you have the first Big Sky Wrestling Heavyweight Championship?
Yes, I do, and it is a gorgeous belt. It is a gorgeous belt. The pictures do not do this belt justice. They really don't. There's some people that just have this natural charisma, and you get this sense that person's going to be getting a lot of belts.
Is it possible to be the heavyweight champion and not be from Wyoming?
Well, yeah, but you know what? This is part of my challenge. I want to see a Wyoming wrestler. I want eventually, I'd love to be the announcer, that day where, somebody from Wyoming was just worthy of this title. They won it. You know what I mean? They earned it. So that's a challenge to everybody out here in Wyoming. I'd love to, and I'd even love to see, somebody from Montana. If you've got what it takes and you can get that title, well, power to you, brother.
Well, then maybe somewhere out there right now is the next heavyweight champion of Wyoming Pro Wrestling and Big Sky Wrestling.
Just right now, it seems a lot of the strong talents in Denver, and I can picture a few people there, but there are others. I mean, definitely J. Cole. I think he's got what it takes.
Absolutely.
So does Jeremy. I mean, like I really like the whole squared circle, thing.
What is your take on the difference between professional wrestling and sports entertainment?
I this is kind of I'm going to be a little cautious here because my thing is not with the wrestlers that are sports entertainers. It's more with the kind of the insinuation of just political correctness creeping into wrestling. I mean, I think there's civility. There's a place for civility in wrestling, but at the same time, with the grudges that go on and whatnot, there's not. So to start going kind of in that that double speak thing, of, oh, it's sports entertainment. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's a way to describe wrestling, but it's wrestling. It's professional wrestling. Everybody knows what professional wrestling means. They get this instant image of a guy in trunks, usually blue if they're using stock footage or something like that, and some other guy grappling or doing something. Occasionally you'll get like some high flying kind of move. Yeah, I'd like to promote wrestling. This whole sports entertainment thing just does not really sit too well with me.
How important are titles in Big Sky Wrestling?
Well, in a sense, it's not that it's the importance of the title so much as, I mean, like, I want to focus on other things, ahead of that. Safety, for example. Accidents can, God forbid, occur. You don't, you want everybody to be safe. Titles, just the way I see it, it's the prize. Yeah, if you can earn it, then it's the top prize, but it's not, I wouldn't say that it's the top priority. I mean, like, you should, wouldn't you think that somebody would just want to learn their craft really well first before they try to go after this whole thing of a title? It seems like there's a bit of I'm not trying to diminish the role of a title, but they kind of tend to rush it, like, let me just go for the gold, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I guess part of it is a bit of a spectacle. You can't really go out there unless you're a heel and say, well, I don't care anything about the belts, and belts are terrible, and I spit on the belt, and then, like, the intercontinental champion comes out, so he goes and has his boys grab him, bring him the belt just so he could literally spit on it, and that's the big thing of the show. It's important, but it's also kind of secondary to to other things that are of greater importance that I would prioritize above just the title.